Morning glory, evening grace, brother and assistance, everybody back along with us here with the Temperance Awakening and the last day of our vaping lecture. So this is the very last day that we're going to meet like this and have these lectures to quit vaping, and today just looking at celebration time. Celebrate your quit. You may have never thought that you would quit vaping, but here you are, successful. You've done it. As different as you've become from the vapor you were a month ago, imagine how different you're going to be in a year. Imagine how your lungs are honoring your good work with each breath. I give you my congratulations. And you made it this far, and now you have to commit to never go back. Why? Because you need to stay quit, or else you're going to risk falling back into a vapey pothole again, or, like a relapse, as a lot of people call it. Reintroducing a drug to one who was once addicted reignites the chemical dependence fire. And unfortunately, that happens all the time. That's why, like a lot of people in recovery say that they're in recovery for the rest of their lives, like especially people that were addicted to illicit drugs like heroin, cocaine, and alcohol. And they know how quitting and staying quit are the journey of a lifetime. And so if you vape again, yes, even one drag, regardless of how in control you feel, it can suck you back into that addiction, and you're going to have to go through the whole process all over again to trying to quit. And some people have harder, longer quit journeys, and they relapse, as we mentioned. And if that happens to you, chin up. Remember that people who love and respect themselves don't abandon their goals and punish themselves in the guise of a reward. Like a lot of the hard shocks we have in life, like what we looked at in one of our lectures previously, they're tough, but they're not worth the cost of living as a vapor again. No matter what that is, a car wreck, something drastic, it's not worth it. And as of today, you have officially completed your quit. So in medical terms, you are now in recovery from a vaping addiction. You've done much more than that. You've refined who you are and how you want to live your life. You've become an ex-vapor. You should wear the badge of success loudly and proudly. Tell your story to others. Continue to share your journey with your quit team and other people. Start by celebrating the new you, by hosting a quit party. Really do that. Invite your quit team and anybody else you want to invite, to a vape-free, tobacco-free gathering at your home, or at a restaurant, a public park, or, any place that feels comfortable and inviting. You can cook for it, have it catered, or have everybody bring their own dish. Share your story and thank your team, person by person, for helping you on your journey. Then ask them to share their positive stories about your journey and messages of encouragement. With each day that you spend as an ex-vapor, the odds increase that you will stay stopped for good. So you now have the power to move forward, you know which choices to make, and you understand how you want to breathe through the rest of your life. The rest of your beautiful life. And so now our team talk to our parents. The dead man rule. When dealing with your kids, always try to follow the dead man rule. That means never ask them to do something that a dead person can do. Only dead people cannot act or not behave a certain way. So instead, rephrase your directives positively. Sometimes, we have to be negative, but try to stay positive, especially with this, abstaining from vaping. Like, let's have a typical scenario here. Your teen repeatedly leaves his or her dirty clothes on the bedroom floor. And that probably happens with just about every teen. And if you repeatedly shout, "Don't leave your clothes on the floor," your child repeatedly hears a negative. When kids continually hear negatives, the words lose their impact, and your teen will tune you out, as you might have experienced already. So it's much better to say, as soon as you take them off, please put your dirty clothes in the hamper or laundry basket. And then whenever they do it, thank them for doing it. Emphasize the behavior you want to encourage, and you'll get better results. So when it comes to vaping, stay away from the negative commands. Don't you dare start vaping again, or don't even think about taking another puff. Rather say, if you feel the urge to vape again, let me know and we'll check in with your support group. Or you can say, read through your quit kit if you feel like you need help. And empower your teens to do what they should do, rather than forbid them to do what they shouldn't. And so now, looking at our quit kit here, things to do today. as I said, like we said there, I would encourage you to do this right here. Read your quit kit mainly, or like, if you didn't have the textbook, you wrote these things down, I hope. Read that all the way through from start to finish. Note the feelings, the discoveries, and other insights that it has. Revisit how you manage doubts and triggers, and see how your routines and emotions have changed, giving you the confidence and determination that you need to live your life vape-free. And then, like we said there, host your quit party. And then also, fill out your certificate of achievement. Fill out your certificate of achievement, take a picture of it, and share it. And like I said, if you don't have the textbook and you want one of those, email us. If you can't find one, really here we're just encouraging people, like, you can make your own, you can find those online, or like even, retail stores, like even dollar stores have those. They just say certificate of achievement. And, and you can fill yours out. And like it can say something along the lines of this, like certificate of achievement, like they all have at the top, for quitting vaping. And this certifies that on this day, whatever day it is of the year, then your name there stopped vaping. The above person did it 1 second, 1 minute, 1 day at a time, and pledges to repeat this commitment tomorrow, the next day, and the next to stay quit for good. So the phrase there that we had at the bottom after your name, that was stopped vaping. Like your name, stopped vaping. The above person did it 1 second, 1 minute, 1 day at a time, and pledges to repeat this commitment tomorrow, the next day, and the next to stay quit for good. And so we certainly do congratulate you on finishing the program. I thoroughly enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed working with people. I certainly have a great heart for this ministry and appreciate the Lord having me do it. And so, like I said, I greatly congratulate you and wish you all the best. Our email address is there. If I can ever help you in any way, don't hesitate to let me know. And until I hear from you, until that awaken the shadows flee away, I'm Dr. Cooper, and I certainly do love you, and I certainly do appreciate you.